Hello, children. Today I am going to teach you the poem Leisure, written by William Henry Davies. First, I want to tell you about the poet William Henry Davies. He was born in Wales in the year 1871. He was a poor man. He wrote many poems based on his experience as a tramp, and he died in the year 1940. First of all, I want to recite the poem for you. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare, no time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows, no time to see when woods we pass, when squirrels hide their nuts in grass, no time to see in broad daylight streams full of stars like skies at night, no time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet how they can dance, no time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. A poor life this, a full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. This is a beautiful poem. This poem is called couplet. This couplet consists of two successive lines that rhyme and have the same meter. Now, I just want to explain you the poem. In the first line, what is this life if full of care? In this line, the poet wants to tell that what is the purpose of life if full of care? That means if it is full of worries, because people are so busy with their work and problems. So, we have no time to stand and stare. Here the poet says, we don't have time to pause and admire the nature around us. We are so busy with our life. In the next couplet, no time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. Here the poet wants to tell us that people are so busy that they don't have time to stand under the trees and stare as long as sheep or cows. That means they don't have time just like sheep or cows which graze in the fields. They just stand and stare at their surroundings. But we human beings are so busy with our life. No time to see when woods we pass, when squirrels hide their nuts in grass. In this couplet, in this line, in couplet 3, the poet wants to tell us that people are so busy, they do not have time to see the beauty of nature. Here the poet wants to tell us that squirrels hide their nuts in the grass, but we don't have time to see the beauty. How the squirrels hide their nuts. People are so busy with their life that when they pass through the jungle, through the forest, they just don't have time to see the nature's beauty. In couplet 4, we can see the lines, no time to see in broad daylight, streams full of stars like skies at night. In these lines, the poet wants to tell us that as the rivers sparkle in the sunlight, in the day the rivers look like stars at night. How it looks like stars at night? When the sun's rays falls on the water, on the river, it looks as if it is shining like a star. It looks like stars at night when the reflection of rays falls on the river. In couplet 5, we can see the lines, no time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet, how they can dance. In these lines, the poet wants to tell us that nature is personified as a beautiful woman who is glancing and dancing. When a woman glances or dances, she will move parts of her body. When nature changes, it is also like a dancer. Busy people do not have time to admire the changes of nature. In the next couplet, we can see no time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. Here the poet says that people are so busy with their life that they don't have time to watch the changes in nature. When nature changes, it is like a smile that starts from the eyes and spreads slowly to the mouth. In couplet 7, the poet says, a poor life this if, full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. In these lines, in couplet 7, the poet says, it is a sad life if we don't have time to enjoy the nature or to have the leisure time. Man is so busy with the life that he doesn't have time to enjoy the beauty of nature. So here, the poet wants to tell that the animals lead a better life than what we human beings do. We don't have the time to enjoy the nature. We should find time and should enjoy the beauty of nature which the God has provided. I hope the poem is clear to all of you. Thank you.